gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody's. Welcome, welcome. So, I feel pretty much this scene is all set. Yeah, I like how everything looks like whenever it's rendered. Hey yo, hey Nardico, hope you're doing well. No tacos yet. Need to find a good one, a good sound effect at least. It makes me happy about the tacos. I'll hunt one down here over the weekend upcoming here. No problem at all. You know, I'll give you shoutouts whenever I see you pop in. But you gotta say something in chat, otherwise I'll just believe you're lurking and I don't want to call people's out. But yeah, I see that you're gonna be spending some time with the parent peoples next week, so I hope that goes nice and everything is cool and chill and happy. Bump you up to 20. Now I sort of have this set up in Unity already, and I can load it in VR chat. Big thing that's an annoyance is the thing I really completely hate about Unity is its materials are garbage to work with. Anyone else I've seen my parents? Oh, that'd be nice. That's good that there's good plans all set up already. But yeah, Unity's materials stuff I just hate dealing with, because only thing, like if I go, I'll drop this to just that view. So in Blender here, we've got like base color, which would be albedo in the or albedo in Unity. It has metallic in Unity as well, but it doesn't have roughness technically. It's got a slider, but me baking out this roughness map was for nothing in that engine pretty much, which is annoying as hell, because it'll bring in on the materials in Unity the roughness as the metallic, and it will completely ignore that has metallic maps to it already. And then it doesn't have an alpha thing either. You can set things to be transparent, but then like to get the shower door here to be like this, I would have to separate it from the frame and have it as its own mesh. So that's another thing I would have to fucking render in. Basically, my attempts to try to optimize things and reduce the amount of stuff that has to be brought over and rendered is sort of shit upon by how that's set up. Like the fun sign here, that I don't even have any transparency to that in Unity, because it was fucking up. I had to get rid of the transparency, because in here I actually bothered to carve out the middle, and I could put all those little lights there. All these little circles are point lights, so they'd be like sort of like light bulbs in real life, if you think of them that way. See how it sort of like shows through the individual lights? I wanted to do something like that, but no. Unity doesn't have the fucking option to make something transparent enough or reduce its opacity enough to make it look like that and not look like shit. So currently I've been like off and on just fighting with Unity to try to get shit working. Whereas in Unreal Engine, whenever I port this all over, it pretty much is almost one for one for how everything looks. I might have to go in and look at some of the materials, like the room material overall, since the floor has a different material on it. Well, had a different material on it than the walls, and I baked it down. It needs to have the maps that are there to actually like work properly and stuff and look good. Otherwise, it looks like the floor's like covered in sludge. But other than that, I also got two different sets of room collision here now too. I've got one for Unreal Engine and one for Unity. I will give Unity the one up there where I don't have to have as many different things for making a collision box, a simple collision box for this without using the garbage simple setup that they that both of the engines have for a simple collision on this. Because if I put simple collision on the room itself for either or Unity or Unreal, it just turns into a whole-on fucking box. I can't enter it. In Unity, whenever I try to play in the game and do like a test of it, the moment I move at all, it pushes me outside the room due to hitbox collision. Same with Unreal. So I had to actually, like, Unreal's collision I got the ceiling one up top here, but how all this sort of like got that weird sort of flickering to it. That's because this is a different mesh just for the collision in Unreal. Otherwise, whenever I load in, it falls through. I'll fall through the ground. Or else I could walk through the wall if I don't have it, and I'm just like this being, yeah, technically, yeah, because whenever this gets ported over to Unreal, it's no issue really with the like it'll only show, like for example, the room here. It'll show just the room, and the collision box where this would be a different thing that it just reads as this is the collision for this object. That's why it's got room 0_01 02. The UCX is Unreal Collision. What the hell is the X for again? I forget what the hell the X is for. But you have to name it this way, like UCX_ and the exact name of the object that it's for, and then you can do -01 or just leave it just the room. If you have more than one for doing like a box, you got to do the -01, -02, and so on and so forth. If I wanted to actually have this door frame here, need to have the different stuff, because in simple collision you can't have, I couldn't have like this cut out. I'd have to have actual block here, block here, block here. Then I think I got one at the bottom here too, but it's hard to click it because I think it might have been the last one that I made. No. Oh no, the floor. I didn't do that with this one. I think I did that with the Unity version though. Whereas the Unity ones, it's just basically I can make the entire thing as long as it's a bunch of squares. So if I like tab in, and do linked, it only gets this square right here, or this one down here, this one, or this one. Well, it's mostly like boxes, so it's like I still have these angles here, and that works still too. But yeah, so I actually have like collision boxes set up for both engines now. So whenever I do anything with this scene, I'd have to make a new collision box for the objects if they aren't, well, if I want to be like sort of an interactable thing at all. So tonight I was thinking making like a old-timey computer sort of setup or something. But yeah. Mainly I want to make something that'll go on this desk. But got this all in both engines now. Both have their collision boxes all good. As far as I recall, I might have to double check things like the desk and the workbench. Because they don't have their origin point right here. And then I think like the collision boxes I might have screwed up with for some of them. Let's see. Desk. Yeah. The origin points right there for the desk collision stuff. But if I remember right, the origin for this is right there underneath the desk. Technically I should have it sharing the exact same origin point just so that it should spawn in where it's at. So I should probably rotation scale, so that's all evened out. Pull this back up. All these should be 1. Don't like how the location's slightly on these. Now, and what I do for getting that dusk in there. Here, click this. Cursor to selected, so it goes to the origin for the dusk. Then bring these back. Select these ones. Set origin 3D cursor. And that should fix that. The main reason why I have these, I think the main reason why I made these like that is because I wanted to be able to move, like anything that could be movable. Like you're not just gonna pick up and move a toilet. So the toilet itself should have a different. No, it does have the origin right there. Well, I guess I could move that around if I wanted. Doors got that origin. I built that right there because I wanted to make sure the origin was on the base of the shower head. So I can put it on any wall and it works. This could always be moved around. This could be moved around in the scene and like wherever I'm dragging it. Basically the bottom of it will be what's will be attaching to the nearest surface. Because like if I grab this and just boop, it'll snap to these, but face. Oh, I don't have rotation. The lines rotate. So it's like, see how it's like moving around? It'd move around like that if I didn't have the origin set properly. So I want this, but everything I've done in this one to get the rotation scale, screwdriver, rotation scale, yep. And technically I could just set all these so that the origins in center, well, move all these to the center, have that as the origin, and import this entire scene, then just move everything around as I want in the scene as well. I think that would definitely make things a bit more easier to figure out where I'd like everything. But I'll try that workflow with a different project. Basically make everything in the dead center of the scene. Know where I'm going to put it all, and import it whenever I jump over to Unreal Engine and Unity. But technically in the VR chat thing might eventually be a much bigger part of things. Like first and foremost, I'd want to learn how to make doors open and close in VR chat. Is it going to be the same thing as what you do for Unity for making a door open or close, or what? Then have this be like a hallway or a corridor, you know, lead out to a bigger area that will be for somebody else, technically. But I want to model it so like there'll be ways that you can tell, yeah, there's another room there. Whether or not I let you fucking go into it is a different story. But well, good. Rather not be Bin Laden. Bin Laden isn't Gucci fab enough for me. Hey, Davey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You look cool. Thank you very much for the follow, Plum. How you doing tonight? It was fun listening to you play fucking Amnesia. Fun, bless you. Funny thing about that that Oreo Coke conversation. I don't think I mentioned it in your chat whenever you were having it. My kiddo bothered me about getting one of those for him the day before you were talking about it on stream. 3 days. You moved somewhere close to work stuff. Well, I don't know. I didn't test. I didn't try it. I just stick to my rum and bourbon and Pepsi and Mean Bean Java. Yeah, I got it for him. I don't mind letting him try new things for like food and drinks. I think last like Oreo thing that I tried that wasn't just Oreos or else a type of Oreo in cookie form was when they made the Oreo cereal. And I remember that. I sort of liked that. That wasn't that bad. But yeah, peeps. Go give Plum a check out. She's cool. She plays the old school RuneScape and was playing Amnesia today. Yeah, there's one of her happy emotes. Much the Plum love. Very cute. And her model's very nice too. Second, well, no, technically third, because I think Stardust Kuma I met before you. No, maybe it was whenever you guys all rated me with Bongo. I thought you were playing with Bongo. Let's finish. Looks like Grizz had a crash or something. Oh, there's Archie's, Cyber Tiger, Bongo, and Shrike all playing Bardu. Yeah. Oh, I just got like sort of derailed because I was thinking about what Davey was talking about with moving, and then also I remember I think you mentioned that openings are probably going to be popping up in the south for solar energy stuffs, but that's probably going to be because of the disaster. Yeah, I remember watching you play Deadlock here earlier, but I thought you were joining some others for Stardew here, but I think I just missed this Genshin stuff, so I'm not much of a Genshin person, to be honest. I will watch some people play it, but that's like all they stream. Yeah, thank you, Plum. I actually made it myself. It's got a few little things to it. Give it cat ears. Got a little bit of wiggle to them. Cat face. A couple other things. Kinda cool. And give it a second for the props section to load up. I've got like a bunch of different props here. There's smiley face, pirate hat, googly eyes, party hat. What else do I got here? I got TR for when I'm feeling fancy. Got some sweet tits. Little mushroom dudes I made up. And give him the Gatling gun. Want to attach? I wanted to attach. There we go. That's good enough. Duck. Pie. Gotta have pie. This is whenever I'm having my spicy streams and I feel like doing the whole body writing thing. This is my friend the Zarkon. Wizard hat I made from whenever I was doing Hogwarts Legacy. Here's Greg. What was this? Oh yeah, this is whenever I was cosplaying as Shy Billy. I had to have my whale tail too. And the booba next to the tits. And that's pretty much all of the little props I have for now. Yeah, you can say hi.
Hi, I'm watching my dad's live stream.
Yep. Yeah. This is actually one of the oldest ones in the gallery. This is from whenever I was actually doing like face camming too. Time to start clearing some of this out.
Okay.
Yeah, he pulls up the stream on the main TV sometimes and watches.
Hi, Dad.
Yep.
Ooh.
And a lot of that stuff's just stuff that I've found and made into PNGs. The googly eyes here, though, I made these up myself as a GIF. Oh, I forgot about the backstory with the sweet tits. This is this is part of a PNG that I used to have like in the lower left corner of my stream, I think it was. That was whenever I was making fun of the IRL section being polluted with the hot tub streamers that have all migrated mostly to that category by now. There's that too. This is still pertinent though. I made this like months ago. I think I actually made those up whenever I was making a hot tub in Blender, which I probably will add to my scene here eventually at one point for shits and giggles. Oh, what? What? Who? Oh, Raffle what? Yeah, I made up a hot tub before. Let me save the scene real fast here. I think it might still be here. Oh, here's Night Knight. Well, working on Night Knight's armor. Got reference materials here. Basically working on the front side first before I apply the modifiers, because like right now the chest plate is coming through some, but it looks okay from this edge. Where it connects right here, I had to like pull this out in sculpting. Thank you. This is actually the Night Knight. Those that don't know, now is it _VT? ENVT. Okay. Yeah, that's who that is. Playing Space Marines. Rolling. What? Yeah. It's like I just started working on this just one night, and I got most of this done on that stream. Huh, alright. I knew that Kai was playing with Toxic, but I didn't see Knight was live. Is he live? No, he must just be playing with them, that's it. So I didn't see Kai, but fucking Winter blocked me out of the fucking blue, so I have no idea what the hell's going on with him. Yeah, it's just the way shit is. If he's not gonna say anything to me, I don't fucking care. Yeah. Both on Twitter and on Twitch. Ads. Bah to ads. We are the voices. We are the voices. Now it's actually showing that ad break's going on. God dang it, Twitch. We are the shaken underneath your bed. Yeah, believe what you. Yeah, believe what you want to say. Yeah. So you heard Twitter, not the other one. Alright. And welcome back from ads. Oh, flat out, like, whoop. Here's Winter's page. I could reload, so there's one thing you want to see. You want to see the reload, or if you're looking at any of the bullshit that people post of, like, Discord DMs and everything, because you can literally go into the, I think it's inspect you can do it in also. Yeah, you can go in here and you can change anything, like, you can go here and change what is listed as Winter, what's listed as him. Like, this links to clicking on his name. Then you can go in here and you could change this part and it would change what his name is listed as. As you can see, restricted content, banned from chat. doesn't even take chat unban requests, so I couldn't even ask what the fuck was the problem. And like, I got Kai on my follows, but I don't want to like chill in there and make shit feel awkward for him. I was there last time, and it seemed like you need to communicate in that game. I don't want to fucking disrupt that at all. So, no, I will give him props. He at least bothered to tag the people that he's playing with in the titles. That's one thing I like seeing people do. Actually tag the people that they're playing with. That way other people can like go and drop them follows and stuff. Yeah, cheese. Avocado. Avocado is pretty cool. Yeah, not a fucking word. Like, the, last thing that sorry about the flashbang there. Last thing on Twitter that I got from him was, I posted a snip where you just go into here, use the snipping tool, and just get a snip from his stream where he was playing Yakuza, and his model, he stepped away to get a drink, I think. And his model, like, you know how live 2D models will like and you can see that he just had a PNG of a suit on his character over his live 2D, and I guess that, you know, I found it funny as shit. But I snipped it and I posted it, and then he asked me, you mind deleting that tweet? I know that you're just having fun, but it sucks that having to deal with an already janky model, which I don't think is that bad. Honestly, didn't see this until now because I had already deleted by this point. Whenever I finally actually saw that he messaged me, but then a few days later, and can no longer respond to this person, and blocked. And I found this out mainly because I was responding to somebody else in a thread, and then I noticed like the post before mine was showing that like I was here, this post up here was showing like this person limits who can see their stuff and shit. I'm like, well, maybe it's just a deleted message or something. It was who responded before me, and I think it was between Kai, Winter, and myself. And then it's like, oh, Winter's the one that was before me, and I went and checked Winter's just to make sure his shit like wasn't hacked, or else he ended up deleting the post for whatever reason, which wasn't like a controversial post or anything, I think. Lo and behold, I was blocked. So that's the whole thing with that. So it's like, if you see him pop into your stream at all and start chatting, and I haven't just cut off any conversation I was having with you, it's like I might not say anything just so I don't make the shit fucking awkward. I will hold some conversations continuing onwards. Doesn't matter if he shows up or not, if it's important enough. Like, I'm not going to completely disrupt my life for somebody that won't even explain themselves. Then there's also Coral. He is definitely one person I would recommend anybody here check out. But well, you'd be able to tell whenever he finally does say anything in chat if it'll show the first time chatter thing. But that is one thing I didn't like about the introduction of the first time chatter thing. But it's been so many months since it's been introduced that whenever I do see somebody that I've known for a while finally pop in and I see that on their stuff, like, I'm like, why the hell is there a first time chatter thing on somebody's name that has been following me since forever ago? Oh, it's no problem at all. It's not your fault at all, Plum. Just explaining why I'm not like chilling over at Kai's, even though I fucking love Warhammer stuff. as per my. Some of my emotes are my first model ever that I made, and it was very heavily inspired by the deathcore of Krieg. I guess I could lurk on Shrike for the time being. No, I don't unlock. She's playing a different game. I don't want to interrupt that, especially when she's dealing with other friends. Oh, and make her drink some water. But yeah, so with Knights, I just decided I want to give it a try to see if I can make it, which I think is coming out okay. Like I said, this will be fixed after I apply the modifiers, and then I can pull the verts out and stuff. Right now it's sort of like it'd get too bulky in this area. Like there'd be an obvious gap if I tried pulling it up to match with the back. Then the bottom looks like it comes down to 2 plates down here, and then some more skirting down the leg to at least about the knee, and chainmail for this area around the neck for these parts. So it's slightly different. I need to remember this. Or did I actually already do that? No. I was hitting the wrong keys, that's why. So I remember to do this plate right here, but I forgot to do the plate right there, I think. Or did I not? Alright. I did put a ridge right there. Okay, so I'd have to put the chainmail that I made up for that. Thank you. I sort of suck with organics, so like his armor is definitely like a hard surface sort of thing. So anything that'd be hard in real life, table, chair, computer tower, armor, that's hard surface modeling. Organic modeling would be a person, fruit, a few other things along those lines. Monsters would be another like organic thing usually too. I suck at doing that stuff, so that's why I don't like offer to make people models here. There's like a lot of VTubers you'd want to know organic model. You'd be much better with organic than hard surface. That's part of why my model is like covered from head to toe. Is it cuts out some of the work because then I don't have to worry about shape keys for the lip syncing, and a few other things. But my version 3 is actually, well, this is my current version. Oh, that's the thing. I want to do it for pay. Like, Knight didn't give me anything. I was just doing that for shits and giggles, and if he likes it, I was just going to give it to him. So, if I get a random hair up my ass and I decide to try to like make you a model, then I'd probably just show it to you, and if you liked it enough, finish rigging things up or whatever the hell I had to do for making it usable, and I'd just give it to you. Triple Dog Jeremy. I don't know. It's hard to go against a triple dog there. Can't triple stamp a double stamp. Boop. Let's get this back in here. This doesn't need to be seen at the moment, nor does this. But yeah, that's my current model. The boots are very lackluster, but there are legs underneath the stuff. Oh, thank you very much, Bloom. I've been working in Blender for going on 3 years now. It probably took me a year before I actually made a model that I liked enough for myself to actually do it. Oh, I see Bongo and the rest of them rated out. Boop. But yeah, right now what was shown before was something for VR chat. So I don't know if you ever had any interest in VR chat, but that's something I'm starting to dabble in as well. I think technically I could take my current model and I might have to change the skeleton names for putting into VR chat, but it worked just fine. Yeah, right here we got, see these bones right here? These bones are for the earsises. So if I click that, oh, where did it go? Gotta find them again. Boop, cat ears. Go here, go boom, pose. Doing some stuff. Ah, thank you. Yeah. I don't know if I could handle VR myself, but you gotta enjoy the lurks. Hopefully the stuff you need to get done gets done expeditiously and without causing a whole lot of stress. And I thank you again for stopping in. So, where was I? I was Bunker. Alright, so all this stuff I don't need to see right now. Let's leave the desk, get rid of everything else for now. The desk is sort of going to be the point that I want to go with right now. But since the rest of the scene is already in there, I want to try to model this in a way that whenever I import to Unreal Engine and Unity, it's just the computer. Okay, there we go. And while I'm searching, I'll pop up the regular display. Let's see here, regular computer, old computer. This is cute, but it looks like this is something that somebody else probably could have modeled it easily too. Oh god, I remember these. Putting the floppy in there and then pushing this down to make sure it stays in. Jeez. I feel so old. Playing Oregon Trail and Number Muncher. What's this? I have no idea what the hell this is. This looks like a hunk of machinery here. It's sort of like that. It's like I would never want to use something like this in real life where the fucking keyboard's attached to the monitor. You okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? What is this? Oh, this is something that somebody made themselves, I guess. Or at least that's what it looks like. Wood frame cut out just for the buttons to come through. Then you can rest the monitor up there. Don't have to worry about cords and shit because it'd be like right in the back there already. Alright, something like this would be like a haven for me. I would love to find stuff like that and be allowed to actually like just pick it clean if I wanted to. I would love to go through and just find these old gems. No, here's an old one. I don't need something that old. Shutterstock image? Yeah, it looks like a Shutterstock sort of bullshit there. I'd never seen a setup like this before, but I remember seeing advertisements for it in magazines and stuff whenever I was younger. Same for these. I never actually seen one of these in person. Oh god, this is like where they first introduced flat screens and how tiny they were. 15-inch screen. Damn. Nah, I don't need a GIF. Need something like a reference image here. Oh, that's the old Macintosh one that we were just looking at. What the hell is that? Jeez. Mm-hmm. 8 megahertz processor. Oh boy. 128 kilobytes, 64 kilobytes of storage. Damn, that's some old stuff. Hey, Kuko. Thanks for the hydrate. How'd everything go? Seems like Sunny was having some difficulties with a scorpion or something like that. I can't remember. I just remember she was like ranting and raving almost. Also, did Grizz's stream crash? No, I'll have to check Twitter and make sure. I'll check Twitter after stream. I haven't like done shit other than just talk to people and show stuff. We'll lurk on JP and Con. I see you over there, Noriko. Dramatic. There we go. What was it? What the heck was it? It was giving her a hell of a time, it seemed. And then I also remember saying something about some person stopping her from sailing, and then the person like tells it, he's like, you should continue on. I was like, yeah, no shit. Why did you stop me? The Scorpion in what? Wind Waker? I don't remember Scorpion and Wind Waker. I haven't played it all the way through though, so I was like, Centipede. Oh, wait, is that a boss? Jeez, now you got me like trying to remember. These douchebags? Magtails? Or Goma? Didn't mean to hit that one. Got that right next to mix it up, okay. Both, to be honest, okay. I don't remember these guys. Then again, whenever I played it, and this is like new, so I was still stupid young whenever I was playing these things, so I didn't have the patience. I'm just saying the person that played through fucking the first Dragon Warrior game all the way through. I don't know what it was. Like there's different things that I would have the patience to claw my way through whenever I was younger. That doesn't coincide with like some of the other things too. It's just very weird. Growing up and stuff, you know? But when are you gonna be doing the speedrun? Magtails on a super small platform, you know. Oh, screw that. I hate anything that's like that. Like a what was that? The Game Boy original like Brick Boy Game Boy Zelda Link's Awakening had that. I think it had like the one boss that like you had to pull its head out of one of 4 different holes, but like its tail was coming out of the center and spinning around. It could knock you off the platform and hurt you, and it was like, ugh, this is so annoying.
I play King.
Yeah.
I got it. I don't have a play because I had to have.
That's an old computer. Very old computer.
I'm on
Hmm.
yeah, because I'm.
Hey, Anu. Of course, you come in here and neckle me. There you go. Put Greg in there. There, you get 1 bonus, Greg. Got me as I was looking through old PCs for trying to model one. Might go with something like this. They're charging $12 for this image. What the hell's wrong with people? Yeah, in Blender to go on the desk here. I figured it sort of fit my aesthetic to go with sort of old-timey looking thing, but sort of, I guess you can say sort of like future tech from like the 80s and stuff, like how a lot of like if you've seen the Alien movies or played the games, like a lot of the tech in there, like compared to what we have now, it looks old as hell, but back then is what we thought the future would look like and stuff. Oh, the Noriko Omega. Boom.
Degenerates. You guys degenerate.
Yeah, a little bit behind. He just pops. Alright, good luck. Good luck, Nautical. Beat the hell out of that Q. And all the R's and the S's and the T, U, V, W, X, Y's, and Z's. Oh, definitely gonna be going with like one of the deeper looking monitors, and those almost always have sort of vents to them. God, I remember how heavy these things used to be too. Jeez. Like moving the floppy and the other stuff. Well, this was the tower essentially. This was light as hell. Nowadays, towers, you can drop it on somebody and kill them. Not even that high. Mouse and keyboard hasn't changed too much since what?
Dad, you that part.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Too.
DVD, CD, ROM drive.
Dad,
Hmm.
County Black one.
Yep. TV's an old PC monitor. Yeah. Actually, for a long time, I was using a CRT TV still for my Xbox 360. I think I used that up until he was like a year old. And then him and his brother decided to try arguing over who gets to play with the Nintendo that I was hooked up to, and the damn thing almost fell on him, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with flat screen. And of course, fucking ad pops.
At 10.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my.
Hmm.
Wow. Dad, that's cold. I don't want to.
Let's get the vents there.
Where's the.
Yeah, old vaporware stuffs.
Maybe a Brody had to have. But Dad,
Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, and you hopefully everything goes good with the project. Let's see, a magic trick? What's the magic trick? Does it involve tacos? DuckTales. Oof. That's an old cartoon.
I had to watch DuckTales. You say Master Trick of Mine? How about you? Eyes back. No way. I want.
That's sort of neat, but it looks like it's made by AI. Yeah, garbage program made by people with very little skill.
Like Ken.
I think last I checked the list, you weren't streaming. I got JP up on my other monitor, as well as Con. Let's see. Nope. No cuckoo at the moment. Tomfoolery. Shenanigans. Heresy. Welcome, Raiders. It might have changed with the whole thing where they changed the coding to actually read Raiders as part of your concurrent viewers now. And again, it could have been something longer than that. It's like usually I don't try raiding people when I'm offline. So I'm just looking at this like some people would see a controller like that and just think, how the hell do you play with this? But honestly, I thought the same thing about the Nintendo 64 controller and the Xbox controller whenever that first came out. We eventually adapt to where the hell we're using if we enjoy the games enough. So it's an interesting thing to go through. I never liked shit like this though. And this looked too like bougie retro mode. Looks like an arcade. Almost. See, this, just a rudimentary glance, I would think this is an arcade. But again, this looks like a fucking AI generated thing too. Why would they need 2 keyboards at one station? No chair at that one. That chair's in the middle of those ones. So yeah. This is something I could see on a fucking Con stream almost. This reminds me of old style TVs with the pull knob to turn the damn things on. For the 7 fingers on each hand. We got an Alabama hacker. In all honesty, I've met a few people from Alabama. They're not that bad. They're nice. A lot of Southerners can be nice. Hey, what the hell's that one meme is like the group that's like always preaching, yeah, you're nice. I didn't know that you were from Alabama, but like fucking I obviously have no problem with you. It just reminds me of that whole meme, like everybody says like the South is racist and shit. Is like, look at the groups that are online. Usually the groups that seem like they're the most racist have the most diversity in them. Hating for the sake of hating. Doesn't matter what your race is. Very racist. My grandparents weren't like really racist, but they did like believe in some stereotypes. My grandfather on my dad's side didn't want to rent to anybody that wasn't white because the one time that he did, they completely fucked up the apartment. That I remember having to take out the carpet for that place. I was too young to like handle the big people equipment, you know, saws and stuff. But Yeah, you can DM me whenever you want, Kuko. On Discord or Twitter, it doesn't matter to me. But they had taken out the carpet as they were cutting it up because they couldn't take it out in one big piece because where the hell they got on the carpet was making it stick to the floor in different spots, so it wouldn't come out in one big piece. And just the smell of that alone, I remember throwing up from it. I don't know what the hell they had on it, but yeah, it cost my grandpa a lot of money to remodel that place and get it livable for the next person. And from that moment on, like, he swore off of ever renting to anybody that wasn't a white person. He got taken to court for it before, but you know, he didn't lose the place they owned. So, I guess he wasn't hit too hard or hit at all. Oh, it's there. Ooh. We'll do some Beastie Boys. Alright. I got a little bit of an idea of what I want to do for some of this, at least. I know very little about gaming laptops. I know very little about laptops in general, to be honest with you, because I despise working with them. I've taken apart maybe a grand total of 3 laptops, and I only bothered putting together one of them. I fucking hate laptops. I even thought at one point of possibly getting a laptop for streaming, so I could have like VSeeFace and other programs on the laptop running while I have gaming on this rig. Then it's like, do I really want to break my streak of never owning a laptop myself? Oh yeah, desktop definitely is going to be a bitch to lug around with you, but I have no good advice to give on laptops since like I just said, I've never actually owned one myself. The ones that I've taken apart to try to fix for other people was either for my ex, my kiddo's mom. I took her laptop apart whenever she was having issues with it, needed a new hard drive in it. The old one was dying. And then the other 2 were just things for whenever I was in Votech, they wanted me to take apart 2 of the laptops and try not to damage the parts so they could be recycled and what's good could be put into another one. I was like, okay, I'll take it apart, but I'm not putting it back together. Somebody else can suffer that. So I wish I could give you an advice of like, okay, go with this one since you're traveling, but you also like this and that, but I don't know anything about laptops, Davey, sorry. I'm guessing it is like I mentioned earlier, are you going to be heading south after the hurricane and probably doing some jobs down there for the solar power stuffs? Like, I've seen footage of the tornadoes and stuff coming along with the hurricane. I just feel bad for the people that are stuck in it. And I know that there's been pretty good warning for people about getting the hell out of the range of that, but some people just do not wish to listen. Get that so it's directly on there. Full relocation to either Atlanta or Augusta. A job offer in VA, Maryland. Oh, cool. Always leave, yeah. I think the one hitting Florida right now is a Category 5. I forget though. I also saw something about being possibly a Category 6. I don't know what it's at. I just remember last time I saw a wind speed reading is 185 miles per hour or something along those lines. That's not something I want to fuck with. Drop 2 to 3 now? Well, since it hit landfall? Or else before it hit landfall? Because I know some of the science behind how hurricanes work and build up power, all that other stuff while they're over open water. When it made landfall? Okay, so it lost some since landfall, but, well, before landfall, but still. It's a fucking hurricane. I just hope that if anybody did stay behind, they are safe. And hopefully not being assholes and looting. I think I dealt with only one hurricane, and that was whenever I lived in Hawaii between 2000. I think I arrived there at 2002 after A schooling to 04. I don't remember what category it was. I was stationed in Pearl Harbor. I just remember walking back from the sub because they said that we weren't going to be working that day because of the hurricane. And I was stuck in some of that shit whenever it started up, and next thing I know, by the time I'm getting back to my barracks, I see cars floating by on the road. No driver, nothing on, just floating on by. I'm like, oh, that's gonna end up in the harbor. But yeah, there's again, I just hope everybody's safe. That's the big thing. Alright, so we're gonna bring this, do that. With inset, enter, bring these two up. No, we'll leave it like that. Oof. Give us a little bit of a lip. Not to kick that on. We'll kick that on beforehand. Alright, good. Chase work, Detroit, Nevada. There. I've lived at a few places, like a few different states in my life, but I'm happy that I haven't had to do a whole lot of moving since becoming a dad. Because, god damn, it's already bother enough moving your own stuff. But then as you're adding more people to it, you got more shit that you gotta move. It's like, yeah, definitely gotta make sure the kiddo's bed is moved so that if I'm still working and somebody's at least hanging at home watching him while I'm moving stuff from point A to point B, I can do that with him sleeping in his own bed at least. Chance of Virginia, Maryland. Maryland's actually sort of close to me, but I haven't heard too many great things about Maryland for a while. But then again, not too many negative things at the same time. Only thing I'll always just tell people is avoid Philadelphia the best you can. I could probably put a bevel on something. That's a bit better. I probably don't even need this damn line then. Voltage. That's a little bit better. Now this I want to have come out slightly. Excuse me. Baltimore. Back in 2000, only anime convention I've ever gone to was Otakon, as in Baltimore, Maryland. As one of the first times I ever dealt with being in a big city without an adult, like full-grown adult. Went with my friends from high school at the time because their mom was okay with them. My dad was okay with me going with my friends since he figured I'd be with my group of friends the whole time, which I was for the most part. But I avoid going there ever again if possible. How would I put a dome to this? One, yeah, I do one there, do one there, pull the vert from there, forward some. This will give it a bit of a well, problem is this stupid fucking edge. I have trouble with this. I always forget how to fix this issue. Let's get this away for a moment. Let's hide those. That's the one thing that's sort of annoying with this type of modeling. I want edges. Edges. Edges in more. Don't want that. Let's make this soft. Faces. And of course, I meant. And from there we go. This is a bit fucked up because the edges. So we're back to a cube again. Doing that again. Cube, yeah. Yeah, well, I pretty much kept that way until I got a family going. Yeah, having a permanent home is a dream right now, which I fucking hate to say. Yeah. Is it because the bevel here? It's time. Still doing it with the bevel. I always forget how the hell to do that.
1, 2.
Yeah. Start work 2 days later. Yeah. I'd probably find it sort of depressing. At least until I got something in there to keep me occupied. Part of the problem is the subdiv. One version. Yep. Like, that's just me. I used to have like a lifestyle like that and stuff, but as I was saying, things change after you get the kiddos in the picture. Where you're going is not always alone. Then you gotta be concerned about their needs and stuff too. Okay, that's just me seeing stuff. Okay. So you say that you want to be end of time. The inside. I hate this. It can be such a pain. Things you didn't mean. Actually, sort of like that. For the Booksy, but still, it's cool. I'll go with the vert slide, get all these. I could probably just bring the these down. I'll move. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Put that about the center. Try not to add too many. Let's hide that. Without the bevel, it's not that bad. Bring it back.
Making a that safe gun
Stuff.
house. Oh.
Oh, Hangar 18. Been so long since I earned this one. I forgot that it starts off like a little scene and everything. Alrighty, David, you take care of yourself. Hopefully everything goes good with you sorting things out and the move. You can still like, keep up with us and everything if you get a laptops, hopefully. But until then, you take care of yourself and you're always welcome here. Thank you very much for stopping in, man. Of course, there's an ad break in the middle. There we go. Actually, I think would be fine. Where's our desk at? Why am I tormenting myself? His face project. Trying to keep it to the nearest face from it. Pretty big. No wonder why it's 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. That's the usual size for an older computer. Computer monitor. I don't want LCD. Dimensions. Measure. Wiki has anything? I don't want the resolution. Need display size. I need the actual size of the damn thing. Screw it. Oh gee, where is our mannequin at? Alright, this thing is definitely way too large. Manny, you have to go here for now. Loosen your kneecaps until I get things sorted. That should be good for now. Okay, let's go to shading and isolate this. Oh, it's already isolated, never mind. Oh, no, it's not. Oop. A bit bigger. No, isolation there. And a PC shell. What do you want it to be looking like? Older ones were sort of like a beige color. Women. Sex with men. Do 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 do. Hey, Grundle. I'll probably never get rid of that redeem because I just love the audio. How you doing tonight? Well, today for you. Oh, Ben, it's in the afternoon for you, if I'm not mistaken. Was it like 3, 4 over there? PM? Okay, if that's the case. Face select. I don't really need deselected +1. Fine. Work, and more work. That's a big wig. Oh god, I fucking hate when the big wigs come in. Yeah, I'm okay. Earlier was just doing a bunch of chit chat and showing some of the stuff. This is that I had made in Blender to Plum Baby VTuber. She swung by. Had a new stop in. Davey just left because he's getting some sleeps, I think. Kuko's here, probably still lurking. Nardico. New. Alright, Plum went to do stuff. Didn't say that she went to sleep though. So that was about it. Hello. Hey man, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome raiders, my name is Magali, you just call me Mags. I do random stuff from gaming to what you see now. I'm working in Blender, do stuff in Unreal Engine, and a bunch of other things. Hey Jack. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Just been chit-chatting and poking around in Blender, spent a lot of time trying to find reference images. Other than that, it's been a fairly chill night. A 9-volt battery. What's this all about? And why has Mint just not licked a 9-volt battery in general? Yeah, Alien Dance. $20? Is it a full skin or is it just a weapon skin? Going to sleep? Alright, you gotta get some rest. Thank you again for the raid. Oh, and thank you to those that hung around with the raid. Weapon skin? Oh. Don't do it for a weapon skin, man. Don't do it. Save that money. You could buy yourself enough stuff to make like 50 tacos. Or else get like a loaf of bread and your favorite lunch meat. You could probably make like 5 sandwiches out of that. Or cheesecake, yeah. Or the stuff to make a cheesecake. What am I up to? Yeah, cheesecake sounds good. Making stuffs. So overall, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but this is a scene I've been working on for a world in VR chat. I'll get everything in here first. I don't need the collision showing. No, hopefully it doesn't crash because I got so much stuff going right now. But I've been working on making this for this full on room that I'm gonna have as like a little personal world in a VR chat, and I plan to possibly even stream from it or a few other things. Gonna knock out, have a good rest of the stream. Yeah, hey, hope you get some good sleeps. Thank you again for stopping in, and thank you again for raiding me. But this is what it looks like overall without lighting and stuff. We'll see if this loads without crashing either, because I've had that happen. This is with lighting, which, as you can see, it looks a bit better. Now this scene in Unreal Engine looks decent. In Unity though, not so much. And VR chat runs off Unity. So. But this is basically like my little underground bunker, which is going to be replacing my old scene in Unreal Engine for my virtual studio. And what I was working on right here is a little old school sort of computer Like, I might squish down this a little bit more. No, no, still had that on there. I'm gonna get Subway. Okay, good luck. Hmm? Yeah, Subway's good. Street. Keep it sort of dead center. But yeah, this is gonna be sort of like an old school computer setup that goes on the desk. That's right here. Got my little workbench, got a screwdriver, well, a hammer, screwdriver, got a vise on the edge there. Well, bench vise, got toilet with the toilet seat, shower stall, kitchen area, front door, well, only door. And yeah. So right now I'm just basically trying to fill this out with odds and ends. Definitely want a PC in here. Giving this a save before everything explodes. I back up. Or it doesn't snap right. Anyway, just had to get close enough. Go ahead, set on that instead of I'd want to have it set up like that or something. I still need to like mess with the textures some so it has those side vents that a lot of the old PCs have. I just don't want to increase the poly count for this too much, where something like the proper texturing can just make it look decent. But that's how I'd probably have it set up in the room. But right now I just want to get rid of the rotation, get rid of the movement, have the bottom still, well, the origin point still there, so whenever I pick it up and move it around, the origin's snapping to surfaces. But I want it like that. Oop. I actually bring in a little bit more. It's looking like it's so big. Life's okay. Bit too much. All bits. I don't even know if I really want to go super in depth with this at the moment, because the more I put into with the texturing and changing this stuff up, I'd have to worry more about baking it out. If it's just this simple shit right here, it's much easier to deal with for importing and exporting. Not the prettiest, but hey, it's my setup. Not like I'm making it for somebody else. Well, not 100% for somebody else. Like this part, like my little shithole. You don't like it? There's the door. Leave. But out here, I'd probably actually put more effort into like even this stuff that's out here, because I'd be working with somebody else getting this done, but I need their input first before moving too far forward. Don't want to waste the effort, you know? Alright, we got that done at least. Computer. And now just PC monitor. Make it easy. Ready, we'll all float on up you. No, it's 12:30. That's why. How goes the arts? It goes fine. So how you doing, JP? Did you finish your speedrun of Doom 2016? Yeah, it looks like you rated Augie? Yeah, you rated Augie. Okay. Well, I'll float on alright. Already, well, I'll float on alright. Where we do things up to oh, hold on, alright. Already, well, I'll float on. Con and stuffs too. Well, we're getting there. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna probably, since I got the rest of the scene already set up in Unreal and Unity, I'll probably just be exporting, well, importing into that just this monitor, and then set it up, then do the keyboard. Keyboard's probably gonna be two different parts there though. The bass and then the keys. But they're not all the same length and stuff, so we'll have to have like different things for like the space bar and da 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 da. Sometimes have keyboard. The tower itself I probably put down here, and with how I made the hit boxes, it should be fine as long as it's not like just sitting in here. It's not like clipping into anything. We shall have to see when we get there. Okay, so we got that set, we got that. So we did accomplish at least making a monitor after searching through a plethora of reference images for like what I'd like to try to put in here. So we know computer going on here. Possibly take suggestions. I know I want to put monitor here for seeing chat. Probably set up the camera in Unreal to be like right above the damn thing, but I also need to make a chair. I need to make a chair at some point too. Maybe it'll be like one of those little mechanic stools that has the padded seat on it. That's is basically just a fucking circle. For the seat, and then the 5 wheels. I might have to just get some pictures of my cousin's mechanic seat whenever I go over there at some point. Again, instead of looking around for reference images. I have that as a seat, then I had to set up a thing for actually making my model sit on it. Figure out how to set that up in a VR chat as well. Be nice to be able to just sit down on it and wheel around. Definitely something I could use like at either of these places. I think I didn't make it too bothersome. Let's hide some shit for now. Let's see. Alright, so the workbench looks like it's a little bit taller. The workbench is a little bit taller than the desk, but those chairs you can usually adjust the height on. Alright. Unhide everything. Cheat. Gonna bring everything back. Damn it. Oh well. Okay. So there is my box. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Yeah, yippee. In the midnight hour. Almost forgot because I'm getting sleepy. Boop. You shut out for the JP. No thinking outside the box. It's my box. I'm gonna stay in it. Got my stuff. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're having fun. That's a big thing. Alright, so ceiling is part of the room. Get that sort of just knocked out there. What are you? What is this? Oh, the cut for the desk. I think I just delete that, yeah. Less stuff in the scene to worry about. This. Oh, the blueprints that I use for making the device. Those reference images. Reference image here. Yeah, as long as you're having fun. Screw the numbers. It's overly stressful. So with the mannequin, it's more like standing height. So that does make the honestly thinking, I think my current quote-unquote desk, which is just a repurposed old kitchen table I dumpster dove to get, about the same height. So this is on a 6-foot model. Oh yeah, fuck that Crucible boss. Yeah, and focus on, that's pretty much what I do. I focus on doing what I want to do. I don't go out of my way to play games that are getting the most views right now. It just feels so disingenuous to fucking do that. Unless I have interest in Wilds. I don't think my computer could currently run that and stream it. I'm not 100% sure though, because I don't think the minimum requirements for that has even come out yet. But like Monster Hunter, I'd probably jump into that first week or so that came out. I think Helldivers was one of the ones that was like really popular that I jumped into early, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun as hell. Then Sony PlayStation and fucking started its bullshit. So I sort of lost all drive to actually even play that. What else underneath this? Oh, another image. Which one is this one? Oh, my hammer and screwdriver references. Payday 3. I was really hyped for Payday 3. So if like I have an actual hype to play a game that's new, that's when you'll see my ass actually trying to jump into a new game. The one thing I don't see a whole lot of people bitching about with these remakes and all this other shit is the pricing. The game looks different, but it's still the same story. They're not making a whole lot of new shit. They're just polishing everything and bringing it to now, essentially. They shouldn't be charging people fucking $70 for something like that. Waiting for the stupid ass to finish. Waste my time. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to accomplish tonight here, really. Stay there. Export as not as PDF. There we go, FBX. PC monitor. That's that. Select an object, mesh. Y is forward. Geometry of face smoothing. No armature to it. No animation to it. That should be good there. Okay, it's back. Okay, welcome back from ads. Hey Bacchus, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. The game looks better. Story. Yeah. I forgot how long ago it was that you fucking played that game, so I wasn't gonna say anything, JP. Wasn't that like around the time that you also ended up playing like what was the other one? Evil Within? Or Evil Within 2? Yeah, you had like a horror game binge, and I remember you played that. You like were playing the Resident Evil games. I remember the fun of you trying to figure out how to get Resident Evil 4 working on PC. So yeah, Virtual jump scare. Ah. For the rich and famous, complaining, please complaining. Yeah, I had to turn like a bunch of stuff down on that to get it to work, which is
Caucasian.
God damn it. Yeah, Baconator. I love giving some of my redeems stupid names that you won't know what the hell it is until you redeem it. I completely derailed my train of thought. Alright, let's see who's live. Zeta's a new person. I don't think I've rated Zeta at all. No, Zeta I have not rated. Looked on the YouTubes. Oh, dang. That's been a while. Rev up the fryers, yeah. Some VTuber did a stream where she got the SpongeBob collab thing. From what I heard, it doesn't have too much packaging, I guess you could say, for that, like, matches for with the collab.
Are you dyslexic?
I'm Caucasian.
So far, my favorites.
Degenerates. You guys degenerates.
Roses are blue, violets are red.
Next day, the motherfucker was dead.
Good times. Be there. Alright, so it's nearly 1 a.m.
This is my tutorial. Most of you watching are gonna go, the f is that? That's what you deserve. This is who I am. A clown!
Thanks for the hydrate. What's up, kitty? Yeah, Blink-182. Got a lot of older songs in my lineup. Yeah. Oh, definitely gonna be raiding out here. Since we were talking about horror games and stuff like that, I'm gonna be raiding Zeta Crash here. He is currently playing Abiatic Factory. I think that's how it's pronounced. We got the raid message there. You got one of the subscribers. If you're a subscriber, the other one with global emotes. You use that global emote, some other emotes, your own emotes, some other streamers' emotes. I don't care. You paid for them. I'm not going to bar you from using them. But yeah, thank you guys all again very much for stopping by and hanging out. Thanks to Narco, Davey, Plum, Uko, Anu, Crundle, Lilac, JP, Buckus, all for stopping in. And then special thanks to Mint for the raid. You guys all have a good night, day, tacos, and burritos, and I will see you here on Friday, as long as I don't get stupid and break the schedule. Until next time.